Am I drunk? No. I think you're drunk.
Hey, are you coming in?
No, that's a coworker. No, it's fine. It's fucking fine. No.
You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hit the curb 'cause you made me. You're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why'd you throw them stones if you had a wild heaven on it too? Living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. You thought I'd take the blame for us to crumble and go around like you ain't guilty of something already lost. The game that you've been running, guess it's catching up to you. You think that you're so innocent after all the shit you did. I ain't an angel, you ain't heaven sent. Can't wash our hands of this. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. It takes two to break a heart in two. Ooh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you. Oh, if that ain't the truth. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. Alabama on the boombox, baby. About to get a little boondock. Let's go. Y'all better turn this one up. Feels good, don't it? Big stars breaking out through the indigo. Shitty wind coming in stereo. Tail lights disappearing about a mile or so down the county road. Phone blowing up where you is. Baby saying, baby, let's do this. Rocket in a bottle with a fuse lit. About to lift it off, I'm about to twist it off. Lime on the river, that Dixie silver. Smoking up a faded out 4x4. Girls heading off to the river, yeah, Victoria's Secret ain't a secret no more. I brought the songs and who brought the party on.
Right, we've got ALT's BWS, but not one first heat. I don't know, I'm only in second. Shit. I don't know why I'm Who's sandboarding?
So Bangers on track for their first one of the evening here at Arlington Stadium. Great to see you all here for tonight's action. We're going to get underway in just a moment. Quite a few cars joining us from the pit area. So 38 Freddie Holden is at the front of the field. Behind him is going to be, I think alongside him anyway, is 820 Jake Taylor. Beyond that, we're just going to have a look down the grid where we find 744 Lane Voice, 862 Reece.
The only thing I hate about these meetings, BWS meetings and that, is that they take fucking ages to run. I hate them for that. I love them first meeting back, it's a BWS one, a shite track as well.
Row 6, 123 Tommy Hook and 122 Stuart Morgan. Beyond that on row 7 is 126 Josh Shipman 71, which is Jamie Waller-Jones, then 348 Liam Boyle and 164 Charlie Aylward at the back of the field. So this would be a 15-lap contest for Unlimited National Bangers Heat number 1 here at Banger World Series round number 6.
That's my last lichter gun. We got Mike.
First of the day then, green flag is down, away we go with the Limited Banger World Series here on the south coast of Eastbourne. Away into action with 38 Freddie Holden leading the field away around the first bend. He's chased down by 744 Late Voice, 820 Jake Taylor in second place when he gets pushed on the back off though by Frecky 67 and Aylward in 164 has gone off us in and nailed 744 Voice onto the speedway. Voice now goes spinning away onto the Shale as 164 Aylward finds what the infield safety crest is all about. 862 gently spins the Daimler on turn 4 as well. So 38 Fred Holden leads, but not for long as Cherry 862 does the business on turn 4. Big pilot as a result of that, meaning 123 Tommy Hutton takes over at the front. Triple 300 Russell's gone charging in to 38 Holden. 744 Boyce has gone in over the side of 38 Holden that appeared to be. So 123 is the race leader, Tommy Hutton. Second place is 67 Jack Freck, 595 Boddington for third place, and Taylor just about gets avoided by Aylward, who decides that Josh Juffin 126 is a better target. That ends up with Andy James in 188 also getting involved in the home straight shenanigans. So 123 your leader from 67 and 595 Boddington for third. We've got one car in drama, Triple Threat Andrew Russell on the home straight with the Daimler hearse. He's on the infield trying to rejoin us. Comes over the speedway track. He's looking for the leader, I think, and he's going for the leader who's been avoided. Oh, but Tommy Hunt's found a post instead, so Hutton has gone. We've lost Jack Boddington as well in 5.95, so Jack Freck 67 is the race leader. So 67 Jack Freck leads. Hutton rejoins in 1-2-3, but gets given a bit of a shot in turn by 713 Riley Scott Saunders, leaving turns 3 and 4 that time. Your leader is coming round now. Jack Freck in 67, and Andrew Russell is going for somebody, but he's missed everybody. He went straight through the middle of the whole pack as 38 holding this day up by 164 Charlie Owen, and a big head on down there here on turns 3 and 4 with 71 Jamie Waller-Jones sitting in the front of Andrew Russell in 333. And Russell now goes to leader, stops Jack Freck in 67 flat out. New leader then 820 Jake Taylor leads the way for Ireland. Freck is supposedly still second place, and 1-2-3 Hunt's been turfed aside after an upper attack from 164 Aylwood. That puts him onto the speedway. Andrew Russell nails the passenger door of 38 Freddie Holden on turn 4, so Jake Taylor leads, and Aylwood in 164 gets more victims, and Boyle in 3 very nearly turned over at turn 4 as he got caught up with the limo that was causing dramas of 164 Aylwood. More cars go diverting in various directions. 1-2-3 Hutton trying the high line. That was a rather good idea. Triple Threat Andrew Russell now decides to go and hit 164 Aylwood. Backs across the track as T-burned by Jack Freck in 67 for his triples. 744 Boyce goes in as well. Head on as 1-2-3 Hutton's been caught out by Triple Threat Andrew Russell, but Tommy finds his way through after a little skirmish. And Aylwood in 164 jacks up Triple Threat Andrew Russell on the entrance to turn 4. Your leader is now Andy James in 188. Going down the back straight, 1-2-2 Stu Morgan second place, 820 Jake Taylor is third. Beyond that, we're going to find Jack Freck in 67 and 744 Leighton Boyce around here at the top 5. Aylwood in 164, head on with 188 Andy James. That allows Stu Morgan to close up in the 1-2-2 car. More dramas kicking off on turn 4. Triple Threat Andrew Russell on the attacking stations. 53 Palmer T-bones him in turn, as the rest of the field stream through. Andy James, still the race leader, and gets caught out very minorly by Triple Threat Andrew Russell, who didn't quite get the connection he wanted. Boyle goes in over the front end of the 333 Daimler. Harry Palmer nails Triple Threat Andrew Russell, but not quite as solidly as Riley Scott Saunders just did in 713, who had nowhere to go and battered the hearse aside. It's Andy James, our leader, in 188 on the entrance to the home straight. More cars getting caught out by the hearse that's backing across the circuit. 595 Boddington sat on the speedway, and over the marker tyres goes Russell in 333 and grazes the driver's door of 820 Taylor as a result. So your leader is 188, Andy James still. Second place 820 Taylor, 122 Morgan in third. Then we find 67 of Jack Freck in fourth place. Change at the front of the field with 820 Jake Taylor going through as the floodlights come. We've got a roller on the top bend, and it was 820 Taylor's gone, and Harry Palmer's cleared the fence and landed in the audience, so not a great start for him. So we're on to the final lap of the race now with 820 Jake Taylor, our race leader, down the far side for the final time. And it looks like no change will happen at the front, and Taylor in 820 takes another big burial at turns 1 and 2 with the 164 Aylwood involved. And got Triple Threat Andrew Russell over the fence, in fact on his roof. Second place has gone the way of Andy James in 188, with Stu Morgan for third in 122. Fourth place 67 Jack Freck, and rounding out the top 5 is 744 Leighton Boyce. Full result to come in just a moment, of course, from race control, as we need the top 10 to qualify through for this evening's grand final. So Jake Taylor, our first winner of the evening here at the Arlington Raceway. We'll get Fred to have his opinions in just a moment or two's time, as well as he, I think he's just collecting the result for us, and once he's done that, he'll, I'm sure, join us. I'll wait for him to perk up, I think. So great start there today for the National Bangers. Plenty of action going on, as Arlington normally does provide, with it being quite a tight track. And thankfully for Arlington, very little use of the inner speedway track, which is often a bit of a bugbear banger racing here on the south coast. So we'll obviously just try and get you a result through, as I've not quite heard from Fred as of yet. So we have got a result which I'll give to you very quickly. So this is top 10. First 820 Jake Taylor, second 188 Andy James, and third 122 Stuart Morgan. Fourth 67 Jack Freck, fifth 744 Leighton Boyce, sixth was 348 Liam Boyle, 7th 123 Tommy Hutton, 8th 713 Riley Scott Sanders, 9th was 53 Harry Palmer, and 10th 71 Jamie Waller Jones. Numbers again: first 820, second 188, third 122, fourth 67, fifth 744, 8th was 348, 7th 123, 8th 713, 9th 53, and 10th was 71. That's the top 10. They all go through to the meeting final, and I think Fred is now with us. So what do you make of that first race, Fred?
Looking sharp.
Yes, a very fast.
Right, on shine. Ooh, who's that? Has this one got a lot more drivers than the last one?
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
What's it? Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
Together
for both sides.
National Banger Heat number 2 is on circuit. We are about ready to go under starter's orders. Gonzalo, hand over to you. This is going to be 50 laps, and of course, National Bangers Heat number 2. Okay, green flag drop, Vega racing heat number 2 for the Bangers. Straight away it's 291 that comes through to head back. Head down into the back straight then. Car number 291 is your race leader, 212895, 434 and 142. Here's your top 5 as they head round a turn. 21 cars out there on circuit then. Maybe 20 bumpers going. And we'll be sideways away to our left. Here we go then, the leader. Onto the home straight, the first of our markers. It's going to be 612 Tom Baker. Into the wall we go. One car gets absolutely fired down there. That's 212 on the back. He then gets in turn by number 70. 1468, but this is one down there in the back straight. Bang, through the front end. Goes 202 Baker. He retires onto the speedway show to get hit. Rejoins the raceway. 291 is the race leader. Half a straight length. Over second place. It is now 142 to Knighton. 134 for Rich Morgan in 171. And then Connor Paget in 895. 15 laps of course then. The leader goes through up the inside. And 417 of also gets attacked away to our left, or 171 on the inside, and the inside marked tyres. We see what Stuart has to say about that one. Oh my goodness me, 657 of Pigskin gets a real height away to our left. So the leader comes back through, 417, returns to up though, not the safest though. 146 the supreme champion, goes for the big head off. 220 of Chitop, their tank. In Jackie Wentz 300. Heads back through behind the 740 estate there, but able to go through. And we got absolute chaos down here on the home straight. Lead by Jones sideways. Cars go hiding in the front into the last shot, which wasn't really needed by it yet. The 785 pick him. So Mercedes still 291. He heads down the back straight. Then Cochrane is a long way back. Little Jeffro in Hunt. In 520. Oh, big jack up there. E95 gets destroyed by 434. Up of attack. 202 on 142. 300's battling down into turn number 1. Bentley Turbo is the choice of the makers. But it's the race leader in the 4 Scorpio Saloon, 291 down the back straight. Tommy Manholt. Going into turn number 3 and 4. It's 4 laps to go. Off the raceway. 4 laps to go then. In this next heat, 4 bangers. Offered. Return to racing for Lewis Offered in 743. 146 Banger World Champion. There with, I believe it's Chile Banger World Champion Levi Downs. And the Supreme Champion 146, Jack Aylward. 291, your race leader. He's been stopped. Here comes Cochran in 434, the race leader. And Cochran in car number 434. Is he going to get through the melee? He will. But Winfield don't. Here comes Ever Jeffro, 5 to 8 with 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Arlington Raceway for heat number 2. Let's tick over. Last lap. Here we go. 434. 5 to 8. The bumper goes in. 434 sideways. We're going to go down to our last bender. Here we go. He's going to go for it. The bumper goes in. Around they both go. Who's going to come through? Oh my god, it's chaos. And it's Cochran that wins. Little Jethro. Then Wenzold. 1429
Shit.
will come next. Oh, Willie. Oh no, he's been stopped. And that's killing his car, I think. So Tom's not going to make it to the line. Chaos down here on the home straight. Okay, red flag please start our red flag, red lights. That will conclude our National Banger action from heat number 2.
A lot of dramas in that one, left, right and centre, if you will. Adam Cochran, the lucky one there, they got through. The other Tommy Wenfold, he may have had the honours in that one. Some issues with a few laps to go led to Adam Cochran taking over and running away in front. And the last lap drama saw the demise of a few cars in the top 5, top 5 grade, to be taken aside on the last bend as well by 785 Corey Pickett, who was awaiting on the inside line. So a lot of big names maybe to come through the consolation later on after some rather dramatic heats here at Eastbourne. We'll get the full results confirmed in just a moment, and as we have it, Fred, do the honours if you would please.
Right, result time for this National Bangers heat number 2, top 10 to go through to our final. The race winner was 434, Adam Cochran, and second was 528 of Owen Hunt. 291 was in third position of Tommy Wenfold, and in fourth position was car number 70 Levi Downs. Fifth was 743 of Lewis Offord. 888 of TJ Ricks came in sixth, with 657 Kenzie Pickersgill in seventh. 212 Lewis Crow eighth. 926 Louis Kingwell in ninth, and 146 final finisher Jack Aylward in 10th. Numbers again: 434, 528, 291, 70, 743 and 888, 657 and 212, 926 and 146. Next up, National Banger consolation.
personnel leave the grid now.
Shit. Very quick race.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close, try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel when I'm in your head. Take my hand, hold
I'm just going to crash in this one, so I'll do a couple of those.
Right, so National Bangers Consolation coming out on track for race number 3 on the programme here at the Arlington Raceway tonight. It's another 15 laps of action coming your way on this one. And once again, we'll be underway as soon as we can be when everyone is all good at the back of the field over there. So the field lining up nice and orderly then. We'll see how we get on with several big names already in the final, a few more trying to make their way in via this race. As I'm sure you can appreciate, we've got 265k Ogilvy at the front of the field alongside 862 Reese Checkley. Then on that note, we've also got 142 Tom Knighton down there, who I briefly missed out, but he is there, so he will be taking part from towards the front of this race. Who else we got back there? Taylor Warsall in 417, 300 Russell in the Herschel caused more drama as one would expect as we get ready to go racing with our Bangers Consolation race for race 3 of the evening. So just making sure drivers do the starting procedure correctly. We've had a little bit of an issue in previous Banger World Series rounds of the starts not being of the liking of the steward, where a few drivers have been leaving gaps on the grid, which is not really the intention of a rolling start. They're meant to be closed up. So waiting for clearance to be given by race control. We've got a few cars not wanting to line up at the back of the grid, no surprise, but we'll get them lined up and we'll be underway in racing as soon as those drivers have got themselves sorted out over there on the entrance to the home straight. So rolling start coming your way. This is the consolation for the Unlimited National Bangers. Okay, green flag goes, and hopefully the two cars at the back of the grid decide they want to race properly rather than hang back, which they have done so once again. But we're away and racing for the rest of the field anyway. Down the far side we go for the opening occasion. 1429 was the pole sitter. 38 Holden has been hooked aside. Oh, big impact in turn 3 as 220 Tank has gone into the pit gate, along with a few others down there that all got themselves in a right old heat. 38 Holden was one of them. 78.5 Corey Pickett is stationary. 612 Tom Baker. Richard Morgan's just been blitzed by 300 Russell on the speedway track, and I think that's the end of the race for several of them down there on the car park bend. More cars go charging in. 220 Tankers nailed. Worston 417 Big T-Bone. There's 164 Elwood, there's 171 Morgan. 895 Panda goes into 171 Morgan as well on the entrance to the home straight. So your leader It is 265 Caden Ogilvie, followed up by 126 of Josh Yuff, 862 Reece Checkley for third place, with 214 Connor Osborne running fourth place. Fifth is 142 Tom Knighter. So round they come into Turnstone 4. The track is already getting a little bit busy with 202 Bacon out opposite. He spins aside, 862 Checkley. As a result, 142.9 goes piling in, and Chip 30 Russell with a big head on to the front of the 202 machine. Russell then turns around to nail 164 Charlie Aylward through the passenger doors. Your leader is 265 Caden Ogilvie through 126. Josh Yuff in second place. Big pilings. 895 Panda goes in with some bumper. 142.9 giving a stoppage job by 202 Baker. More cars go charging in. 417 Tyler Wursel has hit the marker tyres and ended up going towards the grass on the infield. Oh, got a fire as well at turn number 4 as 126 of Yuff has gone in. That catches that 2 for Osborne, who collects 785 Corey Piggott's dead car on the way through. Leader is 265 Caden Ogilvie. Still more cars have gone piling in. 202 Jack Baker. That's about causing more carnage on the Turnstone 4. Here comes Osborne in 214. The Gladiator comes through. Still some flames going away on the front of the 265 machine. 515 Rattler coming through Harry Stone. In goes another one to join the party. That was Tom Knight in 142 charging in. Oh, and 265 Ogilvie with a big head on to a stationary car down here on the home straight. The car disappeared so quickly I couldn't tell who it was. We've got a wheel off for 862 Reece Checkley. He gets blitzed by 2 and 4 Osborne. Chip 30 Russell head on with one the Baker family. That was Tom in 612. He nailed, and into the wall head on goes 142 Tom Knight, and then gets backed onto the infield. He collects the triple Thornbury, Russell doing it, and 417 of Tyler Warsall. 202 Baker has been clipped on the way through by 214 Connor Osborne away to the right. 862 Checkley's made friends with the pit gate. The Beast of Anki made friends with a few years ago. Reece is further down, so through they come. And your leader is 265 Caden Ogilvie from 214 Osborne in second place. Aylward in 164 is third. Then 220 is beyond that in fourth place, which is one of the Chittocks, which is Alfie Chittock in 220. 515 the Rattler runs in fifth place. Harry Stone. Here comes 265 Ogilvie. He's met by a wall of tyre smoke from one of the Baker cars down there. That's 222 Jack, who's done heavily by 333 Russell. More cars go charging in, one of which was 417 Warsall. Oh, big coming together with 164 Aylward firing into the front of 222 Baker. 612 Tom Baker spun aside into the pit gate by 265 Ogilvie on the back straight. 265 Ogilvie comes through as your leader. 2 and 4 Osborne in second place behind him. Big coming together with 417 Tyler Warsall going charging in to the side of 612 Tom Baker. 862 Check. He's been given a large portion by 164 Aylward, and Andrew Russell goes charging into the smoke down there and collects 612 Tom Baker. It looks like down there within all that smoke that you can hardly see through. So 265 Ogilvie leads the way. There'll be one lap to go, I think, in just a moment or two's time when they come through. We'll double check that all the race control. It's 2 laps to go this time, I believe. We'll double check that though with race control. So the 2 lap board is out, so it will be 1 lap to go when they come round this time. 265 Ogilvie, your race leader. And he's gone at Tony. He's been spun aside by 2 and 4 Connor Osborne. Osborne going round the outside, gets lent up against the back straight fence. Not quite sure that was the most effective way, but 2 and 4 Osborne understandably goes back in. And Caden Ogilvie's been fired into the fence. 2 and 4 Osborne goes through on the inside line. Checkered flag is at the ready. And I think 2 and 4 Osborne has just taken the honours in that one for the National Bangers. 265 Ogilvie through for second, where we seem to be keeping going over there on the back straight, so we'll double check everything is settled and done with. Andrew Russell nails the front of a dead car on turn 4, but it was indeed Connor Osborne who took the race win in 214. 265 Caden Ogilvie gets second place after some last lap dramas over there. 164 Aylward for third. 515 Harry Stone in fourth, then 220 in Chittock, and we'll get the rest of the top 10 in just a moment or two's time to round out that one for the Bangers consolation here at Arlington Stadium tonight. So we'll be underway in racing in just a moment or two's time. We'll get the consolation result to you in just a moment. I'll